A lot of the heavy lifting with the absence of Aaron Anderson.
LSU hasn't scored on an opening drive all season. Flag on the play on the perimeter catch by Juwan Johnson. It's Brian Thomas over the left tackle Tyree Adams. Nussmeier stands tall in the pocket, tries to jump. It's batted down and incomplete. It'll be another 3 and out on the opening position.
As Green being healthy is big down here in the red zone. He's a mismatch.
Nussmeier looking, fires a little behind Green.
So Garrett Nussmeier is expecting him to come up here and sit. He's going to come up and break out a little bit too much. That's why that ball is behind. Nussmeier feels Jalen Kilgore in zone coverage out there. Doesn't want to lead him into that. So just not on the same page there with Trey'Dez Green.
Damian Ramos on for the Super Bowl to me every day. Nussmeier looking for a screen. Instead, it's his tight end, Bauer Sharp, who lowers his shoulder and is able to.
That's when you see the velocity dip as well. So if he's healthier, he's going to be rotating through and loading up that back hip a little bit more.
On second down, he's going to try and scramble. And he lowers his shoulder, dives across the logo. That's a first. LSU that went 3 and out on its first. And a short field for a field goal on its second. Sling out to Kyle Park. Shoots and ladders.
What a torture system it is for offensive linemen.
Harlem Berry, the freshman running back, flanks Nussmeier. He escapes the flat, and they go to him there, and he's immediately taken down by Sean Murphy.
So you go through the chutes every day to work on firing out.
But that's a metal shoot, by the way.
It's metal bars, yeah.
Clangs loudly. Here's Kyle Parker again.
They're open every single play. Now that'll bite you sometimes.
Yeah,
against
maybe.
Tennessee, Jordan Matthews threw his hand up in triple coverage. I threw an interception when I was at Vandy, so not always open.
Nussmeier look right, goes back right, got a deep ball into the corner, and incomplete.
Immediate dig or something, but watch his back foot. You can see he's loading it much more. That back knee is going to be bent a little bit as he pushes off. It's always going to come off.
Through 9 plays of this possession. Took over after a missed field goal from South Carolina. Again, to the intermediate game.
It's when does it come off the ground? Too early or just at the right time? That time looked good.
Nussmeier backing up, gets hit as he throws, and finds his tight end, Trey'Dez Green. One time
again on right tackle Weston Davis. Watch this move as he comes around the corner. It's a great job, a little crossover, working through a chip as well, and I think got in on the lower body of Nuss.
Here's Xavier Thomas.
That can get in there and compete. And next man up if he's not able to go.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, pressure on Garrett Nussmeier again as he converts.
Great block there.
And now first down, Nussmeier to throw, lobs it. It is a flag drawn, and that's a success.
One matchup, you love his speed. That time, you just got to get an outside release.
Gotta go to slant here, and a nifty move by Trey'Dez Green after the catch, and he takes it down inside the 5. A pick. That is a big loss. You go with multiple tight ends, including Green. Juwan Johnson split out as well. Empty backfield. Nussmeier to the corner, and there it is. They finally hook up with Trey'Dez Green. A 6-yard strike to the 6'7" tight end out of Zachary High School. There's a flag down, maybe a little excessive celebration.
In coverage here, 6'2". He's not a short corner by any stretch of the imagination, but the ball up and away on the shelf is absolutely perfect. You cannot put that any better if you stood there and handed it to him. Watch the location. There is nothing Collier can do. He's in great position.
May or may not be an autographed baseball.
Oh, really? You just carrying a baseball around with you?
There's a guy named Panamsky that maybe helped me with that.
To the edge, first catch of the game by Marion Brown.
One way to counteract that, like you said, is get that running back behind the quarterback.
And now 3rd and 7. Carolina bringing the house. Nussmeier smoked, and it comes up short
by Cooley.
They have more interceptions already this point in the season than they had all of last year. And Nussmeier drives that one to Trey'Dez Green, who picks up 8.5.
Tell you what, just more like tonight, that fastball's back. Maybe not quite hitting 100, but hitting up around 96, 97.
Steps up and goes deep down the middle of the field. This is Hilton. And it popped loose before he could secure the catch.
We've seen end up short. That ball right on the money. Hilton just tracking it. Maybe a little on the back hip, so it was underthrown by a yard at most. This is a ball that Chris Hilton's got to come down with. He knew he wasn't.
He's Sloan in the middle of the front row of the booth. Up here, Nussmeier on a bum ankle, fires into coverage and somehow threads
the definition of a gunslinger. Look up that throw right there. That was tight.
On 2nd and 7, 4-man rush. To the outside, just a little bit wide for Xavier Thomas.
And a little bit of catch up, but looking much better with a healthier Garrett Nussmeier tonight.
3rd and long, Nussmeier slings it over the middle, overthrows man, and it's picked off by DQ Smith.
Left to avoid pressure coming from the right. Monkel Goodwine's going to come on a stunt, and that's going to, you see how he threw it, anticipating that pressure to his left side, so he never got through the ball. Left it high. That's when you slide your hand underneath that football, because you don't finish the throw, it's going to pop up and go high.
They're like Uncle Rico slinging pizzas.
Yeah, right at Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. He's not a good sign. He's also had to battle through an ankle injury. They're going to throw it on 3rd down, and he goes deep. It is incomplete.
Guys in space.
And here it is, getting rid of it quickly. And he goes to Trades Green. This guy. Say hello. They get some recruits in town tonight. Down the sideline. There's Trades Green again. And that is a mismatch. 1st and 10 for Garrett Nussmeier and LSU. Continuing this drive, 4th play of it. Nussmeier flushed, directing traffic on his way. Shane Beamer's hopping mad. The flag comes down.
Weston Davis, the right tackle. Got 3 guys on the other side getting a one-on-one matchup, and Dylan Stewart just escorts Weston Davis right into the lap of Garrett Nussmeier. That's why he's got to come over with some authority there if you're chipping on Dylan Stewart.
Nussmeier quickly to the slant, and a break free on the catch and run by Kyle Parker, and he takes it to the house for 43 yards.
Murphy's going to come right here, so 5 are coming. You got 1 high safety, man coverage across the board, and you got a slant right here on outside leverage. Just replace the blitzer, get Kyle Parker in space, and let him do work. It's a great catch and run. Remember, for a guy as a redshirt sophomore getting more opportunities with the injury to Aaron Anderson, showing why he deserves to be on the field.
Talked a lot about Garrett Nussmeier's injuries. There's been a bevy of them that has limited his arm strength in the end. Is it?
I just think that's a missed call. South Carolina should have been able to run that play, and quite possibly a game-changing play.
I would add to it from both the punter's perspective and the center's. Nussmeier's trying to escape the end zone and just barely gets out of there before getting shoved out of bounds. Is it Velvet Rope?
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that thing.
Yeah. Nussmeier pressured, escapes up the middle, and bomb wheel and all, he will stumble his way to a 1st down and a little bit more.
Willis right here is going to be on a stunt. They're going to bring both guys this way. They're trying to attack Cohen Eccles, the left guard that's replacing Paul Mabinga. And this is a great job by Nuss of letting the pressure pass you, stepping up, and even with that bum ankle, big gain and a big play with his legs. You kind of can tell who South Carolina is trying to talk.
Now 2nd and 8. Nick Anderson in motion. Nussmeier slings it, and it is picked off at the goal line. It is Peyton Williams with the takeaway.
Bad decision. He's going to get a guy coming off the edge, but the RPO action is actually supposed to be off this guy. If he triggers, then you throw it. He doesn't, and that's the guy that's going to get the interception. That RPO should be triggered off the 3rd level. You're running to the right. Oh, you see he caught that, yeah, just out, just in the field of play. Looks like. That was a little bit of a selfish decision by Nuss there, trying to squeeze a touchdown in when you could just hand it off. That guy moved actually out of the way of the runner's path.
To go 5 wide here. It won't be 3 handoffs. And he's able to go the short way. And
disguise coverages at all. Here you see South Carolina showing pressure.
Looking for Trey'Nez Green. He's covered. And behind the intended receiver, Barry. To Alston. Nussmeier gets it out quickly. This is Trey'Nez Green who turns it upfield. I think people were right to say, well, hey, he's 6'7", 245. Is he a receiver? Can he block a little bit? Nussmeier off his back foot.
30. Good coverage downfield, so Kilgore late able to get to Nussmeier.
Trying to cash in and make it a two-score game. Pressure up the middle. Nussmeier setting up the screen. Threw it low.
You want to get those plays in quicker when they have multiple options for Garrett Nussmeier.
Gets rid of this one cleanly and a turn back to the inside for a first down. But that is Barry on Brown. Play clock at 2. Low snap. Steps up, fires to the end zone. Trey'Nez Green with the catch out of the line.
He's just going, you know, Trey'Nez Green down there somewhere. I'm just going to put it up in his vicinity. Look at the athleticism. I mean, that is a really tough catch. The coverage is really, really good from DQ Smith. He's right in position.
After the completion of Trey'Nez Green. Caden Durham is the running back. They're going to go QB sneak under center, and Nussmeier stops short. Jalen Kilgore came crashing in and pulled Nussmeier back. That's the reverse tush push.
Carolina, the first of the half.
Oh, that ball was
30-second timeout.
Definitely out. That is
got lucky just to fall on top of it. What do you think about the QB sneak under center for a guy who's got a bad week?
I was just going to say, like, normally I like the call. I don't think enough teams do it on the 1-yard line. But when you got a bum ankle that you're trying to push off of, you've been beat up all night, don't know if I love it.
But they're showing signs. So why not ramp up over the